Are we rolling? Rolling and then rolling. Yep, we're going to be rolling to another state. So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody today?
Fine.
I'm fine.
All right, good. So, who's ready to travel to Oregon? Yep. So, has anybody been to Oregon by a show of hands? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sort of. Yeah. Okay. So have I actually. I've been to Oregon. So we are going to be talking about this little state, our neighbors to the north. So yeah. So if any of you have been to Oregon, you will know that this is our neighbor to the north, and we're going to be learning something new about them. Something we may very well have learned just by being up north of California. So, let's talk about the flag real quick. Yes, people, this is the whole flag. This whole blue banner, and it's got the state of Oregon, and it has the date in which it was made into a state, 1859. That's when it joined the Union. This whole seal right here pretty much tells the whole story of Oregon. It just speaks for itself. You have this little caravan wagon going from one place to another, and this goes back to its brief history, which we'll talk about later. And obviously it says the Union because, it's part of the Union of the United States of America. And then you have these little stars over here. And yeah, these are the stars that represent this cities and what have you. So from there, that's when you have these little, I don't know if you can see it from back there. There's this little ship right here. That's a merchant ship. And this merchant ship is representative of the coastline trading that you can see from over here. And you have this mountains and forests. That's in reference to the mountains and forests eastward. Going from eastward to westward, basically. So let's move on to the next slide. So those of you who are still confused as to where Oregon is, it's right up here. So Oregon is bordered by California, Nevada, Idaho, and Washington. And I know it's not a state, but the Pacific Ocean can't be a state because it's not land. So Pacific Ocean over there to the west. So if you were to look at Oregon, from here, it's a lot of valleys, mountains, forests, hills, and just massive greenery countryside. Right along here, you have the coastline on the west. Some of it is rocky, some of it is kind of like the coastlines we see here in California. It always depends on where you go.
You can take a train there?
You can, but there's pretty limited as to how many trains get you. You could get there in a lot of places.
Wow.
You can try.
You can try, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and trust me when I say this, there are people who are actually taking a car over there to Oregon.
Is it like a desert?
No, it's not. Well, as I'm about to tell you right now, it's not a desert. And as I explained before, valleys, greenery, a lot of it is countryside, and a lot of it is mountains. And depending on where you go, some of it, those mountains snow over there.
There are coyotes over there?
Sort of.
My sister have a cat and we watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those go in the backyard.
Yep. And
They're cuties.
Yep. So the capital of Oregon is Salem, but the largest city is Portland. So any of you who have been to Oregon, have you been to Salem?
I don't.
No? How about Portland? No? Me neither. I've only been to Eugene.
Are you gonna go to Oregon, Sherry?
Yeah, I've been to Oregon. And the climate over there is really nice over there, but we went there during like the late winter-ish type of weather.
Whoa, that sounds pretty.
Yeah, it is beautiful over there. And trust me when I say this, I would love to go back.
To Oregon?
Yep, because it's beautiful over there. Yeah, so pretty warm during the spring and summertime. It's pretty cold during the winter and autumn. So if you're going to go over there, plan carefully. So you don't freeze during the winter, and you don't get overheated during the summer.
All back there.
So let's talk about brief history. So long ago, the United States of America was drawn up on a map like this. All of this used to be Oregon. But kind of the thing is there were some land disputes over there, and there are some territorial misunderstandings, especially if you go further north into what would later become Washington State. We had a little dispute with the British. That's a whole other subject that I'm not going to get into because even that is complicated.
So Oregon is the orange one now?
No. It's the purple right over here.
Oh.
Yeah, the purple up there. So prior to Europeans coming to North America, the place was inhabited by the Chinook and the Amatia people. There were these people who inhabited these areas first. And they were just mostly sedentary people who lived along the coastlines and rivers. And they were very skilled fishermen. They were skilled farmers. So prior to that, then you also had the Spanish and the French who came here. And then there was this transitional period from being a colony to a state. And it, like I said, it entered statehood 1859.
That's pretty up there, that mountain.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
So,
Oregon?
ladies and can you go back? We're not done yet. So sorry about that. So you're probably wondering where the name Oregon comes from. It comes from the Spanish word orejon, which means big ear.
Oh, that's cool.
Because if you look, I guess somebody misinterpreted this little notch as an ear. So let's talk about what Oregon's known for. Go ahead. So this is Crater Lake, ladies and gentlemen.
Of Oregon?
Yep, this is all in Oregon.
Been there.
Yeah.
You've been there, Laura?
I've been there.
Oh,
Never
where were you this entire time?
Getting stuff ready for Smoothies, Jeremy, and a lot of other stuff.
Which we will go into later on after this class.
Yes. I've been there, and it's very beautiful.
Yep, it is the deepest lake in the state. Yes, Pete. Have you been there? Yep, what's this?
They have a pretty mountain.
Yeah, so this is the deepest lake in the state.
Are you allowed to swim in it, or you can drown in it?
You can try to swim in it if you're a good swimmer.
I'm a good swimmer.
Alright, then go for it, by all means. Go ahead.
Hi.
This is what Crater Lake looks like from a satellite view. So here's this little island right over here, and this is the whole lake. Yeah.
Good view.
It's all circular. This is what it looks like when it's not winter. So if you were to look right over here, all of this was created from a meteor. So good luck with that.
That looks like a pretty.
Yep. Go ahead. Oregon's also known for ghost towns.
That's a ghost town?
Yeah. So once upon a time, Oregon used to be inhabited by these little towns that you see here, but these settlements were eventually abandoned because much larger communities started to form. Eugene, Salem, Portland, you name it. So a lot of these towns were abandoned. So if you go over here, it's basically a time capsule. So if you ever wondered how these people lived, go to one of these ghost towns. And the slide that you're seeing here, this is the ghost town of Chinook. Yeah, Chinook was just one of those trade towns, mining communities. There were these miners and all that stuff. They were looking for gold and silver, whatever else was there.
Does Oregon have a mall and a swap meet?
And the major cities, yeah. Who's hungry? So
Is that dessert?
these are what are called Voodoo Donuts.
Ooh, those are looking good.
Not me.
So Oregon is well known for a chain donut store called Voodoo Donuts. And
Have you tried them?
I have not had the pleasure of trying them. I should have done that when I got there.
The one in the middle looks like Fruit Loops.
It is Fruit Loops. The reason why it's called Voodoo Donuts is because this is their signature donut. They look like voodoo dolls, and you can customize them to look like however you want.
That's cute.
So you have these little donuts. They're just screaming, ah!
And they make those big ones also?
Yeah. They have different variety of donuts. There's one called the triple chocolate, where it's just basically a donut, a chocolate donut with chocolate fudge on it and chocolate sprinkles. I think it's called the Chocoholic. I don't remember. And then there are some other ones like the Memphis. So, who's familiar with this guy?
Oh, government.
No, that's Phil Knight. He is the co-founder of Nike.
Oh, wow.
So anyone wearing Nike shoes right now? I think I am. No, Under Armour. So yeah. Oh, Carmen, you're wearing Nikes. Yeah, so this is Phil Knight. He is the co-founder of the Nike company.
I know. Passed away.
Nope, he's still around.
Is he in his 90s or 80s?
I didn't look into that.
So
So these are this is the Nike logo. So anyone who's wearing a shoe with this logo, that is a Nike shoe.
Nike.
Wearing Skechers. Who's wearing Nikes in here? Anybody?
those shoes all his
Nope.
life?
No, he was just the co-founder of the company that made these shoes. So
So China makes them, right?
sort of, yeah. So who's familiar with this one? So that's Terry Irwin. Anyone familiar with her?
Remember Mindy?
You probably recognize her husband. Her husband was Steve Irwin. So yeah, Steve was the, I don't know if you guys remember Crocodile Hunter?
I do.
Yep. So this is his wife.
I went to our
Yeah. So she is a famous conservationist, and she's also a natural historian, meaning she can give you history about the natural world that we know.
Does she have kids?
2 of them.
Is it a girl and a boy?
Yep. So
Sorry,
who's familiar with this man?
I know that man.
Well, you will know his works. Move on to the next one. He was the creator of Donald Duck and Scrooge McDuck.
Wow.
He created those 2 characters.
Is he still alive?
He passed away in the 90s. Yeah, so anyone who's grown up watching these cartoons, we went back to a man named Carl Barks. So yeah, pretty sure we all grew up with Donald Duck and Scrooge McDuck. So this has been decades in the making.
How long have that been shell on for years and years?
Oh, about 60-something years.
Since we were little?
Oh, a lot longer than that. So anyway, this is the physical map of Oregon. And the reason why I bring this up is because you'll see that most people from Oregon,
Yes.
they live along Salem, they live along Eugene, and they live along Portland.
How many people live in Oregon?
So as of 2020, 4 million people live in Oregon.
That's a lot.
Like I said, people, we have more than that.
So they only have a little bit and we have more than him.
We have 30 million people living here.
In America, because it's better, that's why, because they want to go to Disneyland and stuff.
I told it off.
Is that the car?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Oregon license plate. You'll notice that this little tree right here, this is the most common trees that you'll
About
find.
to drive the cars?
Katie, do you
Yeah.
have a question?
What's your question? In Oregon?
He wants to go to
Yeah.
Oregon.
In
So,
Oregon, Katie? Yeah, it's fun, huh?
so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Oregon is perhaps known for its tech industry and sports culture, but it's a beautiful place to visit. And anyone who goes there, you're gonna probably have.
Because there's this guy called Kiwi. Kiwi will be eating the water.
Here, Flora. Come on, up, Flora.
Bill,
Yeah, we're the helpers.
Kiwi.
Hi, Tweet. I'm on live stream.
Yeah, live stream.
And my dad needs to watch me tonight, so does the mom.
Okay, I want you to go around the table and go to the other side.
Okay.
Oh, kiddo,
Right here?
have a cat.
Here, yeah.
Cute,
Right here?
Right here until she asks for your assistance.
Can I sit right here?
Just stand up, you're fine.
Take it easy.
Hello, everybody. On our live stream and in our ADP classroom. Hi. What? Yep, put your shield on. Got your shield on. So, you guys received this week's packet. You guys would have learned today is Green Smoothie Day.
Yes.
I love green smoothies. My friends over here. Here, scoot this way. So you can come in. Yep, stand right there.
Yes.
There we go. Now we're good. Girls, do I drink a green smoothie in the morning, every morning? Yeah, I pretty much do. I always bring my green smoothie in for breakfast because it has so many benefits to drinking it. Protein, fruits, veggies, all of it, right? Yeah.
You're a food baby.
Green smoothies are nutrient-rich blends of fruits and vegetables. They're a popular way for people to get all their recommended daily intakes of vitamins, minerals, and their fruits and veggies. So I like to drink the shakes, like smoothie shakes, instead of like juicing, because there's some people that drink like actual juices, or they juice like cucumbers and carrots, and that's good. Too much work for me, too much cleaning of the juicer. So I like to do the blender because it's a lot easier. At their most basic, green smoothies combine leafy greens, which is what I have here. I have spinach. So spinach, kale, arugula, and microgreens with a base liquid like water, almond milk, coconut milk, or juice. And I have coconut milk. And while these greens alone can make a bitter tasting smoothie, you can try following a 40-60 rule, which means that you can add 60% fruit, which is what I have here, frozen fruit. Then I have a fresh banana. And then you do 40% of your greens. And then the natural sweetness of the fruit will mask the taste of the vegetables. That's why it tastes so much better. But yeah, you're laughing at me.
Because you crack me up.
Why?
You're hilarious.
I'm hilarious. So it's a sweet and refreshing drink that we can enjoy while also getting all the added nutrients, vitamins of the fruits and the vegetables. So some things that you can add to your smoothie to make it taste a little bit better, but also give it like extra health benefits, is to add like different kinds of fruit. So you can add like apples, mangoes, bananas, avocado, makes it super creamy and smooth. Pineapple, coconut, other vegetables besides leafy greens that you can add with carrots. Carrots?
Yeah, carrots, like the horses eat.
Cucumbers,
What about blueberries?
cauliflower, and beetroot. Yep, we have blueberries in our little blueberry pack. Yeah, but you can also add different kinds of nut and seeds, like almond and peanut butter, hemp hearts, and chia seeds and flax meal. So those are some things in my own one at home that I do, I usually add a protein powder that's made from pea protein, like the vegetable peas. What else do? We do chia seeds, flax seeds, and we do hemp hearts. So we do all of that in there. So it's all of it. And then there's other stuff you can add too, like ginger. Ginger's good, right? Cinnamon?
Yes.
You like cinnamon? Yeah.
Everybody loves cinnamon.
Turmeric and cocoa powder. And then other ways to sweeten it besides fruit, you can add honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can add maple syrup.
Oh, yeah.
If you like. You can add dates to it, or a stevia sugar alternative. Huh?
like the nuts they put in those the nuts, like,
Like almonds and peanuts.
yeah.
Yeah, you can put almonds and peanuts in it. You can put a peanut butter in
Yeah.
it, almond butter.
Nice.
But you can also add yogurt. So do you eat yogurt for
Yes.
breakfast? Yeah, you can
Yes.
add a yogurt thing to it. Yogurts are good, right?
Yeah, they're good for your diet.
Yeah, and then you can add dairy or non-dairy or silk and tofu too.
Yeah.
So I like to add the coconut milk to mine because I like the taste better.
Spinach in it too.
Yeah, we're gonna put spinach in it.
Ooh, yeah, that's my favorite smell.
Yeah, spinach is very good. So our health benefits to the green smoothie, which to be honest, mine's not very green. It's kind of like a purple green color because I add a lot of the berries. But it has a lot of your vitamin A, your vitamin C, your vitamin K, and it's a good source of vitamin B and E and your folate. So those are all vitamins that we need to be eating every day.
It's good
That's
for your-
very hard to get in your normal food. So it's easier to just make a quick smoothie
Yeah.
and you get it all in there. Other minerals that you can get from this too is your calcium, your iron, magnesium,
Your sister.
potassium, copper, and lots of other stuff too. And then that's doing a green smoothie will contain 3 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, which is a pretty good, decent serving.
And it's a good for breakfast.
And it's good for breakfast. It's filling, it fills me up, gives me all the stuff that I need, keeps me healthy. Green smoothies may also help to boost your immune system, lower your high cholesterol. For anyone who has high cholesterol, it can help lower it. If you have high blood pressure, it can also help to lower that. But the best part, which for me, and maybe some of you ladies out there too, it helps promote clear skin,
Yes.
so no pimples on your face,
Then I need to
Right?
do that.
radiant hair, skin, and strong nails. It helps your nails grow strong with all the minerals.
Smart.
It helps your hair to grow faster and thicker and have strong, silky, smooth hair. So it helps with all that. Did you know that?
No.
No. Do you want to start drinking green smoothies now?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have
Everybody
pimples.
Yeah.
You have 2 girl helpers.
Yeah, I got 2 girl helpers up here. So on the back of the information sheet, there's a little kind of recipe thing for you guys to look at. I kind of added some different stuff that you can add to your smoothies, and then also how much to put in there. So I do 2 cups of green leaves. So you can do spinach, kale, romaine, bok choy, Swiss chard, collards, whatever kind of greens you have in your fridge. And then your liquid base, like I said, you could use water. I'm not a fan of water. It makes it too bland.
Or smushy.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't like it because it's too bland. I like my coconut
I
milk. So you can do almond milk. Who likes almond milk?
I do.
You like almond milk?
I do.
Did you guys know that they have a almond coconut milk? That's the one I love because it kind
Is
of
it
does
in the
both.
grocery store?
It is. And they have cashew milk. I think, what was it, cashew banana milk?
Is it new?
Katie, do you like almond milk?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but I mean, you don't have to use any of these like milk alternatives. You can also use, who likes orange juice?
I do.
A double.
Apple juice,
Number 2.
cranberry juice. Yeah, you can use any of those kind of juices too. Doesn't have to be milk. The juices add a little bit more extra sugar, so it's
What's
not
your favorite juice?
totally great. But if you don't have any of these milk alternatives, you can definitely use one of those. Katie, what's that? Do you like juice? Yeah.
What's your favorite juice?
My favorite juice is orange juice.
Oh, you have 2 girls. I love orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice is great. I love orange juice. So you basically just put all these ingredients into the blender, blend it up, and then bada boom, bada bing.
You press the
You got
button down.
So- The girls are up here, so spinach. Do you like spinach?
I do too.
Yeah. Do you like to eat it? Like in a salad?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I like to eat it in a salad too, and I love it in my stuff like that.
I had spinach salad last night.
You did? Was it delicious?
I had carrot, cucumbers in it, and tomatoes and pickles.
Ooh.
And you know what's my favorite dressing is a strawberry dressing that's so low calorie.
Yeah, salads are great for us to eat, right? Very
Because
healthy.
it's good for your diet.
This is almost like a salad, just in a blender and blend it up and you drink it.
Yeah.
And then I brought like these frozen berries
I'm cracking her up.
because you can add ice to make it like that, but I don't like to. I like to just use frozen berries. Do you guys like raspberries?
Yes.
Do you guys like blueberries?
Yes.
Yeah. What about blackberries?
Yes.
Strawberries?
Yes.
All these berries are so delicious, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you have, Vicky?
Banana
You had a muffin?
muffin.
Oh, a banana muffin. Those are good, huh? We're gonna put a banana in too, because I love adding bananas. So, this is my blender. I love this blender. It's very high-tech, high-powered blender. I had a different one, and it wasn't nearly as good as this one, so this one's like amazing.
You're
I
hilarious.
feel like I'm at Jamba Juice, like I'm a Jamba Juice worker, or Nectar. I think's the other one.
There's all kinds of
Thanks,
smoothies everywhere now, though.
So, how much leafy greens do I need to put?
Shit.
You mean spinach?
Yeah,
Shit.
cups.
Choose two.
2. So I need 2 cups.
I'm the reader.
I'm gonna have another help too to read. So I just kind of threw some in a bag this morning because, you know.
Grace, this girl cracks me up.
So you just kind of fill up the cup.
Good job, Laura Fenora.
Laura Fenora.
I'm just sounding out words. That's what my school.
Laura Fenora. All right. Is that my new nickname, guys?
No, it's just pronounced. My school taught me
Yeah.
with me.
And then here's another cup. You can like squish them in there and like get like a full cup, but I just kind of do this. It's easier. And then there's some extra. Should we just throw it in? We'll just throw it in.
Yes.
Right. So there we go. We got 2 cups of
Spinach.
our leafy greens, which is spinach. How many cups of the coconut milk?
2.
2.
Good job,
Sometimes
girl.
I put more if I need to, if it's not mixing very well, because you can never have too much, plus it makes it bigger, so then I have more to drink.
Laura, when you're done, can I push the blender? I know how to do it.
I am gonna push the buttons.
You're funny.
So we got our measuring cups. We'll do 2 cups. We'll see what that looks like.
I hope the lid on top doesn't get you, Laura.
The what?
I'm just kidding. Laura, I like to crack you up.
You do. So there's 2 cups of that.
You want me to read the what next one, Laura? I missed this one.
And the next one is 3 cups, which this is about 2, and then my banana is about 1, because I like to balance it. I like to add bananas. So your ripened fruit, you can have banana, mango, berries, oranges, avocado, peaches. I like peaches. I love peaches.
Peaches are good.
Pears are delicious too.
I don't have pears.
Apples, pineapple. I love to put pineapple in my smoothies too, because it just gives it such a tropical flavor. I love it. Grapes.
I
And
never had a smoothie.
it's best to
before.
use frozen fruit because it just makes it so much easier. It's also cheaper. And I like it because it's cold, so then it makes this cold too. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna add the whole bag.
Oh, it's good, Laura.
Yeah,
It smells good.
it smells good.
Yes.
And then we're gonna add a banana.
Banana.
Yeah.
Banana. Who likes bananas in here?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, Laura, do you know what kind of animal eats bananas?
What is that?
Monkeys eat bananas.
Monkeys eat bananas. That's right, they do. And then I kind of like to use the spoon spoon and just kind of mix stuff up a
I
little
heard
bit too.
it's squishy, leaky.
You know, get it all in there.
Yeah.
Mix it up in the liquid and stuff, you know. There we go. Then should we put the lid on?
Yes.
Because if we don't, what will happen?
It's gonna make a mess.
It's gonna make a mess. I'm gonna put it on, but
Yeah, you need the lid on so it doesn't get all
will
squishy.
will the stuff like go all over the place?
Yes.
I mean, that would be kind of funny, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if Henry would be happy with us. if we did that,
Henry
though.
will get mad, trust me.
It would be kind of fun though. Maybe we should do an experiment outside one time and see what happens.
For Henry.
Yeah, for Henry. What do you think, Henry? Can we do that?
Henry will.
That would be fun. So we just put the lid on. This one kind of has these things on the end that kind of come
We
underneath.
should give Henry a show sometime.
We should, huh?
Yeah, because sometimes he's cranky.
And then this one has like different levels of power you can kind of twist it to or whatever. To be honest, I just, what is it? It's on 5, I think. It's about halfway. And then there's a pulse button where it just does it like once. And then this one
So,
turns it on and like leaves it on. So we're gonna do that one. So it's gonna be kind of loud. So if you have sensitive to like hearing and stuff like that, you can plug your ears and it won't be so loud. Are you girls ready?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of loud noises?
Nope, I'm
Are you afraid of
brave.
loud noises?
Nope, we're
All right,
brave.
well let's try it. Let's see what happens. Blend it up. It's purple. Herman? Yeah. Going.
I am.
Yeah.
shit,
So it looks pretty good. I'm gonna check it out. See if I can see any like clumps or bumps or mumps or anything like that. It's pretty smooth. I dip it in and I'll show you guys. See, mine's kind of more of like a purple color than green.
Nice.
But that's just because I like, yeah, the berry. Like it's, I mean, you can add a lot. Can I get a paper towel? I got some. I got a smoothie dripped on my hand. I like the berries in there. To really truly make like a green smoothie, you need to add like all green ingredients, and like you can add a green apple or kiwi to make it more like of a green color. But I mean, it's green by standard of like vegetables, fruits, and all that stuff. And I mean, it's it's delicious. So we're gonna pour some of this out so some of our friends can try it, and then they can give us an honest review of how it tastes. What do we think?
Yes.
Okay.
Turn your attention to Michelle Frazier for true
All right. You want to like pull your mask down and take a sip of that.
I got mine.
What do you think? Can you taste it? Is it good? What does it taste like?
I got mine.
Put your mask back up. You're not drinking.
Tastes like bananas. It's good.
Is it good? What do you taste?
I taste the berries and the banana and the spinach.
And did you taste the spinach? Yeah. Sometimes you can taste the spinach, sometimes you can't. I personally can't taste the spinach. That's okay. You're
What
not taking it.
happened to Michelle they were talking about?
I believe Michelle,
Quit?
no, she got an award, I think, right? An award for something. I'm not sure.
One with her sister?
I don't know who Michelle is, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll find out. We'll find out what that was about. I'm not quite sure. What do you girls think?
It's good.
Is it something you can drink?
Yeah,
Is it like, do you think that was pretty easy? Or was that
Yes.
hard?
it was really easy.
It's really easy, right? I know, these girls are like drinking it down.
It's good.
So can you make that at home?
Yes.
And it's kind of easy, right? If you have a blender, you have all,
Can you write the systems down in case I go to Daniela's house?
yes, I can. Can you bring it for me
Yeah.
since you're not drinking? There you go. So there you go. There's our green purple smoothie. And on the back too, there's a little coloring spot for you guys to be able to put your own ingredients for your own green smoothie. You can draw whatever fruits, veggies, anything that you want to add to it. Like I said, I add protein powder and chia seeds and hemp seeds and flax seeds and all that other stuff to make it a little bit healthier, but
Can I tell my mom tonight to watch me on live stream?
you can't because you'll be on live stream, so you can watch it.
Even the Arabic dad can.
Yes, you can. All right, was that fun?
Yes.
Yes, should we pass out some smoothie to our friends? All right. Well, it has been fun. Thanks for joining our live stream today and make a smoothie. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Girls, say bye.
Oh, oh, no.
Oh, we're still on live stream right now.
No, we are.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm waiting. I'm saying bye.
Adios.
I'll see the arrow.
Bye.
Or you can say adios.
We're not having technical